I know you are a huge ambassador for your sport.
I am.
You've mentioned no
it.
fewer than 3 or 4 times that everybody should come out and see what's going on.
Yes.
And I give you the floor on that to let folks who are listening and watching right now about where they can find the sport and what they can do.
Well, I mean, have you been to a professional event?
I have not. I fully admit, unfortunately, my biggest platform on it was the one that we were seeing in front of us.
No way.
True story.
You live here in Manhattan Beach.
I do watch it all the time.
That's inexcusable.
Whenever it's on in the Olympics, I will do that.
So once every 4 years, we got your attention. Well, volleyball, indoor and beach, is the #1 sport at the Olympics.
Okay.
Which says a lot.
True.
You know, but the problem with our sport is that we're only relevant once every 4 years because everyone who's good in the sport is only chasing gold medals. You know, and so what we want to do, and what my job as the ambassador that I love to be, is to grow the game and to get people like yourself talking about the game that is so remarkable, that is so dynamic and finesse, and it has all these elements, sex appeal, but it's family. You know, there really is a lot of beautiful components to beach volleyball. The problem is we're not on TV, aside from the Olympics, and we haven't marketed the sport. So with P1440, that's where we aim to do things differently.
Yep.
We are going to, it's basically a professional beach volleyball tour, best in the world will compete. Right now, if you want to compete on the world stage, I have to play with only another American. The Brazzies play with the Brazzies, the Germans with the Germans. But we're going to take off those shackles, and anyone can play with anyone. We're inspired by the NBA. You know, we want the best to show up. We want to get good prize money for all the glory and grow the game. You know, iron sharpens iron. If the athletes, the current day athletes, they're not making money. It's a hobby. It's not a profession. We call ourselves professionals, but we're not. And so we need to increase the financials, which is what P1440 will do. And then the athletes and Team USA will get better and better and better.
Yeah, we just showed a bunch of the screen grabs from your website, P1440.com, and the upcoming events late September in San Jose, Vegas in October.
You're invited.
Yeah. I'll let you know if I can go. It's right in the middle of the NFL season. San Diego and Huntington Beach, right down the road here in California. And how can kids get involved? Because that's obviously the way that you want to get something from the grassroots up, right? Is get these kids involved. And I'm sure you already have your young'uns in the mix some way, shape, or form. They're already ballers.
Kids are ballers.
Is that right? Okay.
Yes. I mean, I might be a little bit biased, but they're pretty incredible.
Right.
No, the grassroots in our sport is insane. It's like gangbusters. There's millions and millions of kids and families who play in our sport. We have just partnered with locally the CBVA, which is a California Beach Volleyball Association. They have like 200 tournaments a year. We're partnering with them, so they will be the start of our ladder and the climb to the top. You know, we just want to bridge the gap. Right now, our sport is so fractioned off. Again, it's so healthy, but we're fractioned, and we kind of see each other as an enemy instead of aligning and coming together, you know, as a unit. And so that's where we want to do something different. The kids love it. You know, like the indoor, are you familiar with the indoor scene?
I am.
It's ginormous.
It's huge. I know that. Right.
Yeah, because NCAA volleyball is a big time deal for the women, right? You can earn a scholarship. There's 10 scholarships per team, blah, 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 around the country. And now beach volleyball is an NCAA sport. And so we have this feeder system to the pros and to Team USA that we really need to give them a home once they graduate from college. And so that starts before they get to college with the club training and all these things, and then after college with P1440, the tours and all these things.
Fantastic.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.